I want to take a moment to talk with you all about our redistricting process that we recently began. Several weeks back, we elicited input from the community about priorities to help guide this process. We understand that facing boundary changes can be challenging and emotional for families because everyone loves their home schools, and that's something we're really proud of. In looking at that feedback from our community, we noticed that creating boundaries that allow students to go to their neighborhood schools, creating boundaries that would limit future changes from needing to happen, and creating boundaries that align feeder patterns were some of the top priorities our community wanted us to focus on. As you know, we are excited to be opening up the brand new Lincoln Elementary for next school year. But with that is causing us to take a look at our boundaries so that we can shift more students into that building and relieve some of the capacity issues we're dealing with in other buildings across the district. We also have future growth that we are working on planning for, and so we've got to make sure that we have a balanced approach as we are making these shifts in boundaries across our district. This redistricting effort started with a focus at the elementary levels in order to alleviate some of the crowding issues we're dealing with and to accommodate the new Lincoln Elementary. We are also looking at feeder patterns, which is where we're working to make sure that as many schools as possible have all of their students leaving their elementary school and going into the same middle school. It's not always possible, but it's something that we're really working hard on. And so that may cause us to have some changes at the middle school level as well. We are so grateful for the recent passage of our school levy, and we know that in years to come we will have additions at some of our elementary schools on the east side of town. So that's something we're taking into consideration as we draw these new boundaries. In the end, the benefit will be building capacities that are more manageable so that we can serve our kids better across the district. We believe it's really important to be open and transparent about this process, and we're excited to collect feedback from our community once we have options to share. The next steps will be gathering that feedback, reflecting on it, taking a look at other options we may need to consider before we finalize on a recommendation for the board that will be shared in February. We will then communicate with the district at large, and these changes will go into effect for next school year.